Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Lucid9, the inciting incident. I'm the Outback Al.
I'm hot for justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
I'm chewing whom.
And I'm NV Jitters.
What the fuck is going on?
People are dead. We just watched someone die, and our other friend is in jail, and bad things are just happening. But yeah, Rui, how you doing?
Holding up. Fine.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
I see that the bloodshot veins in her eyes and the deep shadows to her skin, and how there's no life to her smile.
Ooh. Liar. Come here.
I take the bowl from her hands and place it on the ground, then slide an arm around her shoulder, rubbing it gently. She seems to collapse inwardly, hiding her face in her hands.
Oh, God.
Why? Why is this happening?
I don't know. Why did he jump in front of a train, or did he get pushed? It's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay.
I don't understand. First, it's with Masato, then Akira, then Yahiko. Everyone's leaving.
Wait, who's leave? Did Masato leave before? Leaving?
I mean, leaving. Yeah.
Wasn't he having an
What?
issue with her?
I mean, yeah,
Or
but I
us
didn't
or
think.
something?
Yeah, I didn't. He was like leaving. Leaving?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I won't leave.
She relaxes at my words and wipes her sleeve across her face.
Did something happen with Masato's family? Or something?
I don't know. No one tells us nothing.
Well,
I guess not.
It's not like anyone else would put up with you, right?
There's
Oh.
the Rui we know. Yeah, right.
Her mood seems to lighten, but her brow flickers in concern.
You saw Mizu, didn't you?
What?
I nod silently, trying to swallow past the lump in my throat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And?
It's okay. This wasn't the first time. I'm sorry. Wait. What happened?
We dreamt about Mizu.
She's asking if we were, like, seeing Mizu
Oh,
in her,
right,
like,
the sister.
flashbacks, yeah.
I try to pass this off as a joke, but Rui grows deathly still.
What?
Maybe this wasn't a good idea. What am I supposed to say? I nearly drowned yesterday.
Never mind.
Yama, tell me what happened now.
Oh, this and that.
Her eyes pierce through me, and her mouth is set in a hard frown. Looks like I should just come clean.
I almost drowned yesterday.
Oh.
You know the Rainbow River? Shoji was drowning. I thought I could save him. Again, this kind of leads towards the...
Yeah,
he
I
might
think
have been
he's
suicidal.
just
Yeah.
trying to kill himself.
Yeah.
But that river.
I know.
It was the very first reason why my family had moved away from Isamu. Because of what happened in that river.
Oh, that's where the car accident was.
Bus
That
accident.
river. The river that, miles further upstream, boarded a certain elementary school. I'd been born and raised in Isamu, and I had a sibling, but after the accident in the river, a frightening bus crash that resulted in around 30 casualties. Well, we didn't stick around. So we moved. Nice town, 3 hours away. A quiet place called Sato, where we were supposed to start over. A town where I met Rui and Misaki. But then, when Rui's parents found jobs in the prosperous metropolis of Isamu, they couldn't hesitate to take them. Not when they were still working through the aftermath of the recession. So Rui came to Isamu, and I came with her. Back to this cursed city and its cursed river.
You know how dangerous that river can be. Why would you even? You can't even swim.
Well, that would have been good information before we jumped in.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, well, there's a reason it turned out the way it did.
and when were you going to tell me this?
Honestly, I wasn't gonna.
The edge to her voice alerts me to just how distressed she is.
Is it really such a big deal?
Yes.
Yes.
You could have died.
Well, I didn't.
That's not the problem, Yama. You don't tell me anything.
Oh, I think she's breaking up with us.
Oh no.
Her sudden outburst stuns me into silence. She grips my shoulders, fingers curling through the comforter and digging into my arm.
You're always hiding things. I never know what's going on.
This is where communication is important in a relationship, everyone.
What, we're in a relationship? What? It's not like I like this baka.
Are they dating, though?
Don't you trust me? Why? Why?
Her voice is shaking. I work to speak past the numbness on my tongue.
I don't hide anything from...
Sure you don't.
Then what about Shiguri? What about the investigation? What about the serial murders? What about...
She grips my shirt, tears dripping onto my comforter.
You haven't told me anything. That you've been staying up late. That these things keep happening to you.
I mean, we're a protagonist. Things are gonna happen.
I don't know what you've been doing after school. I don't even see you around.
I blurt out the one thing on my mind.
How did you know about the investigation?
Is that what's important right now?
It's good to know.
You're investigating serial killings, Yama, and you don't have training in anything, and you're just a kid, and you can't do that.
Can't do what? Can't do everything? Can't do anything? Has there ever been something that I could do? Not a good student, not a good son, not a good investigator. Tell me, Rui, is there anything that I am good at?
You know, being an average student is just fine if it keeps you alive.
I can't live like that.
If you keep this up, you're not going to live at all.
Damn.
Don't you get it? I'm fine with that.
Oh.
What are you even saying?
I'm sick of being useless.
My anger is burning to my mouth. I'm spewing whatever comes to my head.
Why have you stuck around me, huh? Why have you stuck with such an incompetent excuse for a human being? You sure don't get anything from it.
The only thing you're incompetent at is telling me when important stuff happens in your life. Like, oh, I don't know, the fact that you almost drowned yesterday. Am I really even a friend to you?
What kind of friend? What is a friend? Someone who makes you feel nice and cozy? Is that why you're with me? You're with me? Sticking around someone you know you're better than at everything probably made you feel real good about yourself.
Shut up. You don't know what's been happening. You don't even care. You don't even ask. You just sit back and do nothing.
Do nothing.
I no longer see the need to expend resources on a worthless assistant.
Why don't you try at anything? You're the genius. Figure it out.
Rage floods to the tips of my fingers. I can feel venom slicking over my tongue.
I do nothing. I sit around my apartment and twiddle my thumbs all day. Yep, that's me. That's Yama Ishimoto. What a kid. What a stupid, arrogant kid. Did nothing while his older sister, would have had so much potential.
Yama.
You know what she wanted to be? A defense attorney. At 9 years old. She didn't even know what it was. She just asked our parents what the best job to protect people was. All they said, a lawyer. So she had her heart set on being a lawyer. Meanwhile, what did Yama want to be? Good old Yama Ishimoto wanted to be a, wait for it, tree. Yes, I kid you not, a tree. The kind with leaves and a trunk and all that crap. Why? Because trees were tall and green, and he thought both of those attributes were pretty cool at the time. Stupid, isn't it? You know what would have been better? Yama died and Mizu had lived. I would have liked that. Wouldn't you have liked that?
Don't blame yourself for that. Yama, it wasn't your fault that she died. It was the blizzard, the bus driver, the sweepers. You shouldn't have been on that bus in the first place.
I'd like to think that. I really would. And maybe for a while I did.
I clench my hands until my nails are digging grooves into the base of my palm.
But you know what? Someone kept bringing it up.
What?
You could have left me alone. You could have let me forget, but you didn't let me. Why? Why do you keep nagging me? Why are you so insistent on sticking around me every day, every hour, every minute? What? I can't do anything on my own now? I always need to be with you?
Tears fill her eyes and spill onto her cheeks. My eyes and throat are burning. My tongue feels like it's on fire, but I can't stop.
I was fine. Life was fine. And then you came. You made me think of her.
Wow.
Do you like it when I suffer? Do you like seeing me in pain? Well, congratulations, because you did an excellent job.
This is a way to lose friends.
Yeah, why are we
we're
like
an
this?
asshole.
I don't know. A lot of emotions flying around.
My head swivels harshly to the side. Cheeks... Oh, damn it, my screen.
Smarting.
Okay. Cheeks smarting from the impact of Rui's palm. She stares angrily at me, tears dripping from her chin onto the carpet.
We don't have a carpet!
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Oops.
I'm sorry for caring for you.
Oh, we missed it.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
It's
Sorry.
okay. And I'm sorry for putting up with such an ignorant, thankless person all these years.
Spitting that fire.
Her every word socks me straight into the gut, even though she speaks quietly.
Thanks for being honest with me. I didn't realize that I was such a horrible person. Horrible for worrying about you. Horrible for being upset when you could have died yesterday and I wouldn't have known at all. But by all means, keep telling me. It's not like I know my own faults or anything.
She storms to the front door, slinging her backpack over her shoulder.
Goodbye, Ishimoto.
Oh.
She slams the door behind her, leaving me in frigid silence.
It's over, dude.
Wow.
Yep, she
Anger-
just called you by your last name. Oof.
Anger burns from my stomach to the tips of my fingers. I'm seized by a wild urge to grab something, anything, and smash it into the ground. But anything I look at, I can't bring myself to break.
Throw your stuffed animals. They can handle it.
I glance out the window. Rui's already headed out the gate.
And this is how one of our friends gets murdered.
What?
I mean, she's leaving campus.
Oh, wait. We don't live on campus.
We don't?
No, we
we
don't.
don't.
We have an apartment complex?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
I
like
thought
right
we
near
lived
the
in
school.
the dorms. Okay. I can't remember anything.
It has been a while.
Yes.
I toss on a light jacket and tear down the stairs, grinding to a halt at the gate and make a sharp turn to the opposite gate.
Okay.
The only way to expel this is a walk. A nice, long, preferably death-inducing walk.
Please don't walk into
You know
traffic.
what? Honestly, the way things are going could end up that way.
I break into a run as the cold air hits my face.
Hey, we're running again.
Okay.
I was fine. I was perfectly fine. Rui was the one who freaked out.
No, she
al-
was being rational.
A little bit, yeah.
She's always been that way. Always nagging me. Always giving me a hard time.
Well, maybe someone needs to.
Oof.
She felt excluded. Who was the person who went home yesterday? Who was the person who never talked to me? Who was the person who made me run around the Isamu forest thinking that she's been brutally murdered?
Wait, I thought he said she's always on top of him and always like hanging out with him every minute.
I mean, I think they're just throwing things around in the heat of the moment. I don't know how much either of them really meant of all that.
I just can't take it anymore. Any of it. I close my eyes and pick up my speed, feeling the wind blister my face. My lungs plead for air and my heart is throbbing painfully against my chest, but I don't bother stopping.
Well, he may not bother stopping, but I think this is probably where we're going to have to stop for the night.
Oh.
We're entering District
Okay.
6 in the dead of night. It's a perfect place for an ignorant, thankless, low life like me to end this episode. Things are getting heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell icon for notifications. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, and feel free to check out some of our other gaming videos, our weekly podcast, Anime Yay or Nay, or our parody series, Madoka Magically Abridged. See you next time!